different sites, we said, here's our main style sheet, and then if it's IE7, apply these additional overrides. And I think for IE6, we kind of did a best effort, and we just said, one of the main problems with IE6 was additional padding getting added to things, so we would go back through and reset the padding. So there's documentation about those IE conditional tags on, or comments on MSDN, so those seem to work pretty well. Quirks mode. Okay, who here has been really busted by Quirks mode? Come on, it's horrible because you write something, you know it works, and then you test it out. You're like, how can this even? And let me show you an example of Quirks mode. So we looked at that MVC app. Let's go in, and on the top line, I'm just going to put in a comment. So here, let's zoom that up. Right, so this is one of the ways you can trigger Quirks mode. What Quirks mode is when around like the IE6 timeframe even, and Mozilla has a Quirks mode as well. So the idea was that, well, we've got all these old browsers, and back in the day Mozilla has some cool content about this. They say, back in the day there was IE and there's Netscape, and there were two browsers, and they just went back and forth. And people just kind of wrote whatever, and if it worked, it worked. And so the support side of it, yeah. So the support side of it was not really thought of. And then later, when things started getting, people really wanted their sites to work, and here we're at IE6, then they said, okay, if we're going to assume if the content's just